Hey, Steve Hercules Groves here, reminding you that the Rage Women's Tag Team Tournament will be starting soon at the next edition of our WL Ladies Night. We had a line around the block, ready to compete in this 16-team tournament, and we sure hope you'll be with us at the next Ladies Night card for this extraordinary ladies tag tourney. Don't you dare miss it.
And that Rage Ladies Tag Tourney will begin at the next edition of Ladies Night. Up ahead, it's the red-hot Big Jake Blackwell and new Rage TV champ Stefan Von Berger challenging Chris Wylde and Jeff Fortune for the Rage Tag Team titles. And as hot as they've been, and as hard as Sylvia Strong has tested these two, tonight, Lightning could strike again like it did at Sweet Revenge One.
We've just had an amazing run. The Stronghold has become the gold collectors of America around here, haven't they?
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the prestigious Honor Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, accompanied by Sylvia Strong, at a combined weight of 577 pounds, the Insider.
Jake Blackwell with the RWL International Championship and Stefan Von Berger with the Rage Television Championship, and if they win this match, they will have the Rage Tag Team titles too. That's pretty insane, and wow, Sylvia Strong's been on such a hot streak, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised to see it happen.
Wylde Fortune is well known for taking down even the toughest opponents, and Chris and Jeff will need to be just a little more attentive against this pairing.
Best of luck to the Insiders because, hey, they are going to need it. Chris Wylde and Jeff Fortune not exactly willing to let go of these things without a fight.
Wylde Fortune, winners of the Rage Tag Team Tournament a couple of months ago, defeating Masked Incorporated and blessing us with your presence text. So, having locked horns with both these tag teams, who do you expect to win it all?
And introducing the champions, at a combined weight of 432 pounds, they are the prestigious Honor Tag Team Champions.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, Wylde Fortune, they're fast, they're resourceful, they stay fast on their feet, they're excellent double team, they tag early, they tag often, and they're very tough to beat. But on the flip side of that, you got the Insiders who are just tougher than a $2 steak. You can just beat on them all day, and they just keep coming back for more. I honestly couldn't tell you which one's going to win. It's champions versus champions, and whoever wins, they're walking away with the Rage Tag Team titles, and that's about it.
Tend to favor the reigning champions, and I see no reason to go against that here. I've got my money on Chris and Jeff retaining, but it's probably going to be a tough match for them.
And the way the Stronghold has continues to impress with all the titles they control, and adding Von Berger and Gary Galaxy to the roster. Who knows? I mean, with these guys, how high is up?
Come what may, I don't expect any 5 minutes. Phone it in. Quickie match here. Not from these teams anyway.
There it is. That's what it's all about, the RWL Rage Tag Team Champions. And, oh, man, this is a wild match. Chris Wylde and Jeff Fortune have held on to those titles since the tournament. But, Jake Von Berger, definitely looking determined here. Chris Wylde and Jeff Fortune, like we said, they've beaten some of the toughest teams around, including some major Legends teams. So, this is wide open. Anything can happen. Chris and Jeff handing over the titles to referee Willie Johnson. This one's just about to get underway. Oh, man. Von Berger and Chris starting us off here. The bell sounds, and here we go. They lock up, kick to the midsection from Stefan Von Berger. They lock up again, and look at this. Whoa, what a kick from SVB. Charging spear from Chris Wylde, going for the cover. right hand and a drop kick that takes SVP out onto the floor. Chris Wylde, figuring out what he's going to do, takes himself to the high red district right away. And, oh, wow, what a diving splash. 10 feet up and 10 feet down onto that floor. Von Berger counters with a kick to the head. Lock up. Von Berger shoves Chris into the barricade by the timekeeper's area, takes himself back inside. Here he comes again. Jeff Fortune, perhaps thinking about getting in the way, changed his mind in a hurry. Oh, look at this. Look at this, Willie Johnson having to keep Von Berger away from Jeff Fortune, but that ain't gonna do no good. Right back to Chris Wylde here. Von Berger has him up over the shoulders and, whoa, spinning discus punch. Takes Chris down, and in comes the man of the people, Big Jake Blackwell, the international champion. And, Jeff Fortune in on the tag. They lock up, kick to the midsection. Jeff locks him up. Jake whipped to the outside onto the floor to join Chris Wylde, who has been out there for a minute counting them ring lights. And here comes Jeff Fortune. Jake catches a couple of rights and a kick to the midsection and a chop that takes him right back down to the floor. A hard kick that takes him down yet again as Chris Wylde begins to recover. Elbow to the midsection for Jeff Fortune. And Big Jake, that beautiful one-arm suplex out there on the floor. Chris Wylde still collecting himself. Jeff Fortune firing on all cylinders here against Blackwell, has him up against the barricades, takes himself back inside the ring. The confidence of Jeff Fortune right there, man. Big Jake locks him up. About to show him how funny he thinks he is. Head first into the turnbuckle, in comes Von Berger on the tag. And a hard whip to the ropes for Jeff Fortune. Double shoulder tackle. Now the German technician off the ropes, and whoa, what a nasty kick. Rolled him over like twice. Kick to the back. Von Berger, new Rage champion, beating Iron Sheik recently. He's been pretty amazing. Sylvia Strong, again, the training that she puts her people through is absolutely astounding. And it's definitely successful. And that's the name of that tune. Jeff Fortune catching elbows to the midsection. Von Berger gives himself a little distance here. Charges right into a knee to the head. Big mistake. Jeff Fortune catching a couple of elbows to the gut here. Von Berger locks him up. Knee to the head. Von Berger gets shoved away, rolled over, ass over tea kettle right there. Big drop kick. Jeff Fortune, who steps out, tags in Chris Wylde. Here comes Von Berger again. Chris Wylde misses with the kick, misses with the chop. And next with a couple of good shots. Forearm, knocks up, headbutt. Takes Von Berger down to the mat. Von Berger countering with an enziguri, takes Chris Wylde down. Chris counters with a shot to the gut. And lock up, kick to the midsection, and a DDT from Chris Wylde. Chris pounds him up. Couple of hard shots, a kick, forearm, and Von Berger knocked back into the corner. Chris Wylde going to work on the limbs. Stefan Von Berger, the German technician, whipped to the far corner. And here we go. Chris, second rope. Oh, man, second rope diving bulldog. Followed up with a knee to the skull. And a knee to the back. Look at this, he left it in there an extra second to make it hurt more. Tags in, Jeff Fortune on the tag. Sylvia Strong got to be a little bit concerned at the moment. Again, the Rage Tag Team Championships on the line here. Jeff Fortune, high rent district, waiting for Von Berger to get himself up to his feet. And here we go, double axe handle misses. Von Berger, a little too quick on the draw. Oh man, what a kick to the face. Von Berger with a spinning shot. Oh man, he just collapsed. Timber. Now Von Berger steps out. In comes Big Jake Blackwell. Sylvia Strong watching her boys intently. What a kick from Big Jake. Look at this, another one. Very athletic. Big Jake Blackwell, the man of the people, takes a shove away from Jeff Fortune. Jeff locks him up and knee to the midsection big time. Now Jeff Fortune. He's charged up here. Waiting on Big Jake to turn around and running spear. It didn't work out. Kind of backfired. Wound up face planting. Jake Blackwell taking full advantage of the mistake. Head first into the buckle. Insider's corner. Blackwell just going all kind of 7 kind of crazy on Jeff Fortune, man. Well, the tides have turned in this one. Basement drop kick from Blackwell. Rounds up Jeff Fortune again. Oh, whoa, man, did you see him fly? Blackwell, top rope. Boom, fails to connect with that leg drop, and that's going to hurt your tailbone, Blackwell, still trying to fight. He hurt himself, Electric chair position down, he goes. Jeff Fortune with the electric chair drop. Elbow to the midsection right there. Jeff Fortune trying to escort Big Jake Blackwell to his corner. Now he's in Wylde Fortune's part of town, and like Chris, working on the limbs. Big Jake Blackwell, they lock it up. And a neck breaker drop from Jeff Fortune. Jeff rounds him up again, they lock up. And whoa, face first. What a face plant that was right there. Again, tides have turned one more time in favor of Wylde Fortune. This Rage Tag Team title match. Serious business. Big Jake Blackwell says, look at me, I'm all right. Don't nobody worry about me. Oh, man, spinning power slam out of no place from Chris Wylde. Drives another knee into the back of Big Jake. Oh, man, and a series of brutal headbutts. Oh, man, Blackwell gets to his feet, stumbles up. Takes Chris Wylde to the ropes. Where's he going to go with this? Blackwell bouncing Chris Wylde off the ropes. Shot after shot to the back. Now Blackwell steps out. In comes the German technician, Stefan von Berger. Chris Wylde waiting for him. Charges, misses with the forearm. They lock up. Goes for the neck breaker, but von Berger counters, goes behind. And boom! Russian leg sweep and rolls over in a series of hard right hands from the German technician. Von Berger rounds Chris Wylde up. Whoa, man, major boot to the face. In comes Big Jake Blackwell on the tag. Chris got picked up. Jake fails to connect with the neck breaker, catches a knee to the face from Chris Wylde. Lock up again. Chris out there on the apron in the danger zone. Hard right hand and a drop kick puts him out on the floor. Big Jake Blackwell taking Chris Wylde outside. Sylvia Strong giving everybody a little bit of space here. Chris comes back inside, catches a couple of hard shots from Blackwell. And for a bad suplex. Oh man, that'll torque your head, your shoulders, your neck, the whole deal. In comes von Berger on the tag. Charges. Oh man, savage boot to the face. Von Berger rounds up Chris again. Couple of hard forearms right there, and look at this. Off the ropes in a Superman punch. Von Berger covers 1, 2. Oh man, almost new Rage Tag Team Champions, but not close enough, man. Von Berger strategizing. He's calling for something, but oh man. They should put up signs on every single ring post. All 4 of them. There's no hot dogging on the apron. Maybe if they read it, they'll understand. Kick to the midsection from Blackwell. Couple of hard shots from Von Berger. They lock up. Von Berger pitches. Chris Wylde back into the ring. Rounds him back up. They lock up. Chris Wylde counters with elbows to the gut. Von Berger backed off. They lock up again. Von Berger catches one from behind. Head slammed into the canvas. Chris Wylde going into a submission here on Von Berger. And here comes Jake Blackwell to the rescue. That one gets broken up. Chris still going to go for the pin here. 1, 2. Oh, man. Well, almost retained the titles. This one's going to have to continue. Oh, man. In comes Jeff Fortune on the tag. Von Berger is still laid out. just about center ring. Gets picked up. They lock up. Hard whip out onto the floor. Von Berger on the bad side of town with Chris and Jeff standing around. Jeff gets shoved away by Von Berger. Von Berger locks him up. Pitches him across into the steel steps. Von Berger with a series of wicked kicks to the midsection and a forearm. Oh man, the German technician looks like he's had just about enough of this foolishness. Rounds Jeff up. Oh man, what a knee to the skull. And he has taken a lot of pounding to the head, man. Jeff Fortune could be in some serious trouble here. Boom! What a clothesline. Oh man. Von Berger is going off here. Oh man. Into a crossface on the outside. Referee's counting. Doesn't matter. Here comes Chris Wylde to save the day. He's going to catch a little heat. Von Berger tries to lock him up. Takes him down. Just goes to town on Chris Wylde. Jeff Fortune standing there waiting for him, and now, look at this. Pounds him up again. And Stefan Von Berger going to administer a little punishment, going to let the referee run out the clock just a little bit here with a submission, an agonizing submission on Chris Wylde. Jeff Fortune there to round him up. Kick to the, right into the barricade goes Stefan Von Berger. Jeff Fortune head first into the barricade, goes Von Berger again, up and right down, knee to the gut. Chris Wylde is all messed up, Jeff rounds Von Berger up again. Hard shot to the back of the head. Up and back down, another knee to the gut. This match has carried on for quite some time now, and still, the tides keep turning back and forth. It's anybody's match to win. Man. Up and right back down again. Another series of brutal gut busters. Stefan Von Berger and Jeff Fortune starts firing with punches and kicks. Von Berger backed up into the barricade. Woohoo! Swing and a miss. Von Berger, sight. Played possum there. Said he's all right. Don't nobody worry about me. Right back out he goes after Jeff Fortune. Kick to the midsection. Oh man, countered by Jeff Fortune. Jeff pitches him towards the steps, but Von Berger puts on the brakes. Back inside comes Von Berger. Hard shot to the back of the head and slammed to the canvas. Stefan Von Berger. Jeff Fortune rounds him up again. Squirts him to Wylde Fortune's side of town. Head first into the buckle. In comes Chris Wylde on the tag. What are we going to see here? From the second rope. Oh, man. What a brutal shot to the arm. Now, up and back down, another gut buster. These guys very coordinated, Wylde Fortune for sure. Hard series of right hands to the head of the German technician. Oh, and he's got to be dazed. He's in a lot of pain right now, Jeff Fortune comes in on the tag. Follows it right up just like Chris Wylde did. Another series of hard shots. Now Jeff takes himself up to the top rope. Von Berger crawling to his corner if he can get there. But he's back to his feet. Jeff Fortune changes his mind. Running forearm. Takes Von Berger down. Jeff all the way up on the top. Waiting for Von Berger to get it up. And here we go. Oh, misses with... Oh, this completely messed up the drop kick. Says here, let me make it up with a spear. Goes for the cover. 1, 2... They've burned 3/4 of this match, and it's still going on. Von Berger counters. Hard shot to the gut. Stefan Von Berger has him all the way up, but Jeff Fortune counters out of the suplex, goes behind, counters with a German suplex of his own. Down goes Von Berger again. Yeah. Jeff Fortune says, I got the knowledge right here, but here he comes. Big Jake Blackwell. He did not have the knowledge that Jake was tagged in. That he didn't know. Von Berger out of the ring. And Jeff Fortune counters Big Jake Blackwell. Steps out, and in comes Chris Wylde on the tag. Von Berger back to his corner. Blackwell sneaks up. Wrap around DDT. Face first goes Chris Wylde. Big Jake with an arm breaker. Now twerks it and just, oh man, just torturing the arm. Chris Wylde rounds him back up, drags Chris Wylde's carcass as close to center ring as he can get it. And here we go. Here we go into a submission again. Sharpshooter, but too close to the rope, so that's no good. Jeff Fortune tries to interfere. Jake Blackwell has him up over the shoulders. Look at this man right here. Airplane spin, round and round we go. And where we stop, don't nobody know. Boom! Look at this. Wild Fortune both laid out. And here comes Stefan Von Berger. Von Berger catches a couple of elbows to the midsection. Chris Wylde locks up. Jeff Fortune locks up. Goes behind. Drops him. Here comes Chris Wylde to pick up the pieces. Legal man in the ring. Hard series of right hands. Referee counting Jeff Fortune out. Get the hell out of here. You're going to get disqualified. There we go. Flip over neck whip. Chris Wylde up to the second rope. Drops the elbow on Von Berger. Tags in Jeff Fortune. Man, this has been a brutal match. Jeff covers 1, 2. Blackwell there to save the day. More hard right hands to the head of Stefan Von Berger. If he ain't busted open yet, he will be soon. Jeff Fortune fails to catch the spear, catches a knee to the head instead, and here comes Big Jake again. Blackwell locks up Jeff. Has him up over the shoulders, but Jeff Fortune counters with elbows. Locks him up, kick to the midsection from Jake. Hard right hand, swing and a miss. Jeff Fortune with a headbutt takes Blackwell down. In comes Chris Wylde on the tag. Blackwell locks him up. Hard whip to the far corner. Here we go. Head first into the buckle. Blackwell liked it so much he decided he's gonna do it again. Now up on the second rope goes Big Jake, and look at this. Oh man, just hanging him there. Oh man, it's nasty. In comes Von Berger on the tag. Sensing the insiders might be getting a little frustrated here. Von Berger waiting for Chris Wylde, and here we go. Up from behind. Over the shoulders, inverted, knee to the head, down goes Chris Wylde. Von Berger covers. 1, and Jeff Fortune there to spoil the party. Chris Wylde with a running bulldog on Von Berger. Stomp to the gut. Do a rear chin lock. Grabbing the knee into the back at the same time. Von Berger's not going to tap out. Nope, not so far. But, Chris Wylde gives it up anyway. Drives a knee into Von Berger's head. Drives another knee into his back. Just likes to leave it there. Tags in Jeff Fortune. Von Berger not getting to his feet in time here. As Jeff Fortune picks up the pieces, catches an elbow to the gut. They lock up. Knee to the head. Jeff Fortune. Von Berger rounds him up again. Gets countered. Catches a chop. They lock up. Jeff whips Von Berger out onto the apron. Von Berger countering. Over the rope. Kick to the head. Wow, okay. In comes Big Jake Blackwell with less than a minute to go. Something's got to give, man. Big Jake going to work trying to get a submission. Fujiwara armbar lets that go. Didn't think that was going to work. They lock up. Jeff Fortune has him up over the shoulder, hangs him off the top rope. 30 seconds left to go. Time is wasting. A series of headbutts. Jeff Fortune on Big Jake Blackwell. Blackwell back to his feet. Oh man, stunner. And that should about do it. Go for the cover, hook the leg. 1, 2. Oh man, almost, but 10 seconds left to go, and I don't like the way this is going, man. They had this match won, but no, it's gonna end in a draw, and everybody's not liking it. Man, this crowd's disappointed.